Alright, good morning. It is July 20th, 2013. It is currently 7:30 in the morning and 71 degrees out here. We had storms ripping through the area all night long, so my planned early departure has been nicked in the bud just by the weather alone. That's okay. It gave me time to get this up and running and get this thing all sorted out, and I believe I have. However, I did not get a chance to get back home last night. The storms were coming in so hot and heavy. By the time one storm would be out, I'd be on weather radar and I'd see another storm was entering the area back home. So I just continued to let the storms go by, and well, it's all that it wrote, you know. The whole thing is a pretty impressive weather system. Now, currently, those storms, those last ones that went through here at 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning, are still intact. They are due south of us, between where I am currently and Mansfield, Ohio, where I have to be. Now, I know this is going to sound like, well, it sounds like you're going to forego the trip or something. Nope. I'm just going to stall a little bit longer and let that go a little further down, because I know full well how this thing is moving. It's moving off in a southeasterly pattern, but the cold front that's associated with it, I mean, there's a major difference between the temperatures, and there's a major difference between the air masses. On the other side, it's hot, sticky, miserable. On this side, it's cool, not so sticky, whole lot less miserable. But I am going to go home. I'm going to go home. I'll hop in the shower. I'll get all cleaned up and head on out. Now, what I don't like is the fact that, yeah, okay, it'll be 8:30 by the time I get home. It'll be 9 o'clock by the time I'm pulling out. It'll be noon by the time I get there. But that will give the storm plenty of time to either break up or move on. But the beauty is I'll be traveling in the wake of it, and it'll be nice and cool. Well, in order to occupy myself while I was at the shop, now the whole reason I stayed at the shop was because I was pouring over this. Hey, it's only 161 miles, but I want this bike to be road ready, you know. And I believe I've got her there. I do believe I've got her there. But while I was sequestered, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but while I was locked up in the shop last night watching the storms roll through, I did take some of the video that I shot at the shop of finding out what's wrong with that cigarette lighter and correcting that. So now I have an accessory outlet, which should be good for charging up my camera and charging up my phone while I'm on the road. Problem is, there's only one outlet. So we shall see. It just doesn't seem to stop, does it? Now maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, maybe it's a whole lot worse. Maybe it's just the evaporative cooling effect of the wind going over the skin there, so. Historic Clinton. So historic about it. Show me what's historic about Clinton, Michigan here. And I will gladly record it and put it on YouTube. Get a Coke and get some fuel. Wow, they had some whoop-de-doo weather come through here, didn't they? That's what it looked like on radar too. Let's see what we got here. Current mileage 37783, 170.2 miles. 170 miles on 3.213 gallons. You guys do the math. Okay. That can be my official beginning mileage for this trip. 37783. 37783. The official beginning mileage of my Mansfield trip. Even though I am still heading home. I might change that. I don't know. I live in a world of change. Maybe I'll carve that into the concrete